strikes again. So I gathered some items right here. I have some items that I gathered around the house, and I'm going to use them to help me compare length, to help me measure. So, remember, when you're measuring length, you're measuring from end to end. And when you're comparing two things to see which one is longer or which one is shorter, you have to have the same starting point. So I got a piece of paper here to help me with that. I can line them up on the edge of the paper to make sure they all have the same starting point. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is compare the length of this black marker with the length of this orange marker. So I'm going to line them up on my piece of paper, making sure that they have the same starting point. Oh, right here I noticed right away that the orange marker stops right here and the black marker stops right here. So the black marker goes past the orange marker. That tells me that the black marker is longer and the orange marker is shorter. Oh, okay. So I'm ready for another item. Let's see here. I'm going to measure and compare the straw. All right. So I'm going to put the straw right here with the same starting point. Now I notice that the straw goes past the orange marker. Okay, so it's not shorter than the straw, and then the orange marker, the straw is not. And then let's see. So compared to the black marker, the straw goes all the way up here. So the straw is even longer than the black marker. So I'm going to put the straw right here. The straw is longer than the black marker, and the straw is longer than the orange marker. All right, now let me get something else to measure. I have a pen. All right, so I'm going to start right here and compare. Well, look, the pen stops right here. It goes past the orange marker. So that means that the pen is longer than the orange marker. So I'm going to have to move it up. Now the pen stops right here. It doesn't go past the black marker. So it's not longer than the black marker. It's shorter than the black marker. So I can leave the pen right there. Well, you know, if the pen is shorter than the black marker, then of course it's shorter than the red straw. All right, now I'm going to pick this crayon. Well, let's see. If I compare the crayon with the straw, wow, the straw is a lot longer than the red crayon. Let's see. And compared to the black marker, the black marker is longer than the red crayon. Now let's compare it to the pen. The red crayon is shorter than the pen, and the pen is longer than the red crayon. Boy, that crayon must be really short. All right, let's see. Compared to the orange marker, the orange marker is longer than the red crayon. Oh, so I'm going to have to put the red crayon right here. So far, the red crayon is shorter than all of them. Shorter than the red straw, the black marker, the pen, the orange marker. It's shorter than all of them. So far, the red crayon is the shortest. But I'm not done. Now I have my pencil. Let's compare the pencil. Well, the pencil is longer than the red crayon. The pencil is longer than the orange marker. The pencil is longer than the pen. The pencil is longer than the black marker. What? One thing left, the straw. But it's not longer than the straw. The pencil is shorter than the straw. So I'm going to put the pencil right here. So there, I have it. I did it. me of stairs. Now I'm ready to apply what I learned about longer and shorter and find the longest piece of cheese. Well, I found some cheese. Now I'm going to use what I learned about length, about longer and shorter, and find the longest piece of cheese. All right, so I've got my 3 pieces of cheese here. I've got this piece of cheese, and this piece of cheese, and this piece of cheese. Now I'm going to compare them to make sure I find the one that's the longest. Well, let's see. I'm going to compare these two. Remember, they have to have the same starting point. There we go. Well, this piece of cheese stops here, but this piece of cheese goes past it and stops here. So this piece of cheese is longer than this piece of cheese. This piece of cheese is shorter, so I don't want this piece of cheese. All right, well, now I'm going to compare it to this one. Remember, we've got to have the same starting point. Ah, look at there. This piece of cheese stops right here, and this piece of cheese goes past it. So guess which one I'm going to eat? That's right.